Lived in this house.
Uh-huh.
How long have you lived in this house?
Ever since 1943.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had any desire to move?
No. When we moved here, it was livable, but we added on to this house.
Oh, really? How much did you add on?
Well, we added on the back part of that in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Because this used to be my kitchen there,
Oh, wow.
where the big TV was.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a coal stove there. The chimney's still there. You see it?
Uh-huh.
That was the chimney there.
Okay.
And then we had a coal stove, you know. And we burnt coal.
Wow.
And that was my kitchen. Where my kitchen is now was the bedroom. So when my husband and I bought this place, we lived over the Muncie homes over there on Willard Street.
Mm-hmm.
And then we bought this place, and then we waited about a year, then we built, you know. Built a garage and everything. And that's for, you know. Then we had to build on the bathroom, because we used to have an outhouse. And there'd be snakes. And all back there was nothing but field. All wasn't no houses, nothing back in there. It was all fields and things, and that's why, you know, they built up, started building, and people started moving, you know, moving in these apartments, and that's about it, you know, about that.
You were born in Muncie?
No, I was born in Mitchell, Indiana.
Mitchell, Indiana? What year were you born?
1910.
1910, wow.
Mm-hmm.
When did you come to Muncie?
Was about 25.
Did your family move here?
Well, my family, we all moved up here, but my family, they moved, after they grown up, they went to California. And all of them is gone, but I got one sister living in California.
Wow.
And the rest of my brothers. And I was a twin. And this picture of my twin, where did I take it off? This is my twin.
Aw. What's her name?
Wilbert.
Him.
Oh, him. Sorry, I couldn't see the picture. Oh, okay.
Wilbert and Wilma.
Aw. Did he move out to California too?
No.
He stayed in Muncie?
No, he stayed. He was diabetic. And they took his legs off, both of them. And he lived right over there in an apartment, you know. And he died in 1970. And, but he could drive a car, and, you know. He did all that. And he worked for an undertaker, Richard Taylor. Remember Richard Taylor? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He worked for an undertaker.
I'd forgotten
Uh-huh.
he worked for him.
Yeah, he worked for an
Because when
undertaker.
I came to,
He wasn't no undertaker, but he worked.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
What do you remember about Indiana when you were in the 1920s and 1930s?
What do you remember about Indiana when you were growing up in Muncie, when you were a child?
In Muncie, I worked.
You worked?
I worked at Piner's Restaurant. That was on 1 Street. And I worked at Sutton's Hotel.
Biscuit bar.
And then I worked at the Biscuit Bar, which Sutton owned that.
What was the biscuit bar?
It was Sutton Biscuit Bar. They served food. They had dinners, you know. They sold food.
Yeah.
And I was a dishwasher. And they had other that was waitress, you know. So,
And you were real tiny.
yeah. And they used to tease me down there. Play with me, take my coat and run all over town. And then I went to, my next job was, I used to go out to Kaiser and do house cleaning, you know. I cleaned for Mrs. Kaiser. And then,
Where did she live, Aunt Wilma? Kaiser.
she lived, you had to walk across the campus, you know, out there at the ball campus. I forget the name of
Yeah, but it's out in that area.
Out by campus?
the lane that she lived in, you know. But they used to have a jewelry store here.
Kaiser Jewelry.
They did have a jewelry store. Then I worked for, my sister used to work for the Balls. And when she left, why, went to California, then I started working for the Balls.
So did you take over her job when she left for California?
Not right at the time, but you know, I wasn't working steady, but I'd go out and do a little cleaning then. That's when Mr. Ball hired me to work all the time.
What Ball family did you work for?
Huh?
Do you remember which Ball family you worked for?
Do I know what Ball?
Yeah. Like which brother?
Yeah, I worked for Edmund Ball.
Edmund? Okay.
Edmund Ball. Because there's 5 brothers, you know.
Yes.
And 5 brothers, I got the books on all of them, the pictures and everything. And he was one of George and Elizabeth Ball. Now Elizabeth Ball she'd never been married. She lived with her father around the boulevard there, you know. But Mr. Ball's first wife got killed in a boat explosion, and then he married this Virginia Ball. That's his second wife. Then he's been dead about, he autographed those books in 1999, so. So I forget what, he died in September, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I think it was.
Early
It's in,
year, you know.
I don't remember.
He may know. He remembers stuff.
What did you do for the Ball family? What type of work?
I raised them kids. I raised children. I helped to raise them. And I worked, you know. let's tell you, I was just a housemaid there.
Do you ever hear from any of the kids?
All the time.
Really?
She called me last week. And the kids don't, none of the kids live here. Nobody but Frank. Frank Ball lives here, but the rest of them don't live here.
Yeah.
It's only been gone about 2 years, Mr. Ball. I know it hadn't been long.
Hmm?
Shirley said that Mr. Ball had been gone about 2 years.
Yeah.
Around 2. Because he died.
Small pocket in my book bag. See if Ashley's will. Next pocket.
Why didn't you ever move out to California?
Well, I had a husband and I didn't want to go. And I stayed here. I've been out to California, but I don't like California.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm. Spike, she ain't got nothing to eat. Spike, go outside. Here, I'm gonna put you outside. Spike,
He's a.
behave. Look at him. You see?
But
She's an animal lover.
I was going to say she's encouraging me.
I'm just digging him on.
Look at him wagging his tail. Here, come here. Spikey. Here.
I'm knocking.
I'm gonna put him outdoors. I got arthritis. Spike, come on. Let's go outside. Here, come on. Let's go outside. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Now, come on. Let's go out. The leg gets stiff when I sit down. Come on. Here, come on.
Come on, Spike.
Come on. Come on here.
I don't know what I did.
Come on.
She got in some
Bye.
somehow, huh? Oh, tell Hurley that Ashley.
Come on here. Bye.
Michelle. Okay. Somebody's baby. Okay.
Ready?
No, that's okay. I was going to tell Hurley the other girl's here.
That's so.
Spike, you're showing
I had my
off.
phone out. I was like,
That's
I
that
know, and then I was
boy.
like, well, I'm not gonna call her because she's
Yeah,
not
Other
gonna
girl's
give me
here.
But I like
She was
kept
lost.
passing, so I was looking for a stoplight.
oh,
I was
stuff
I
right
flew
there.
past it and was like,
Just let him go, Wilma.
it was right there.
And
She
then
doesn't
so I was
let
coming
him
up
go.
this way,
She's
and I
I'm
in
sitting
the
out here
corridor.
looking for you.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I came up this
Back
way.
doors. That's okay. Yeah.
Go eat.
That's Spike.
Go eat.
Spike, come on. Come on. Come on. You're going to do everything.
Get his
what you're
plate
supposed
and-
to do.
Hurry,
Come
get
on,
his plate and he'll follow you.
Spike. No, he ain't gonna fall.
He's not going to leave because you're
He's
here.
sitting in there protecting you.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell Reverend about you, Spike. Tell him just what you did.
He was okay until you
How are you, honey?
showed a little
Fine,
affection
thank you.
for
How are
him.
you?
All right.
Good.
All right. Do you ever see me before?
Mm-mm.
Have you been to Union Church?
Yes.
Have you?
I've been to Union one time.
Uh-huh. Well, she's...
We have a lot of kids come there.
Uh-huh.
We feed them and everything.
Yeah, I was there and got fed for the college ministry.
hmm
Yep.
Reverend usually comes out there, don't he? He still come out there on Friday night?
Yes, ma'am. Yep. For Bible study.
That's all he did.
Mhm.
hmm We got a wonderful pastor.
Yes, he is.
Now what you want to ask me now?
Oh, well, I was going to ask you about the kids that you raised, and tell me about your relationship with them, and what did you do with the kids, the Ball kids?
Well, I just took care of them, you know, when they leave, and you know how kids are. I was their mother and Dad would be doing something while I took care of the kids, the children, you know.
How many kids were there?
There was 3. Fred and Robert and Nancy. I got the picture of them there. It may not be in this one.
So you hear from them quite often?
Yeah. Robert's in Michigan. He lives in Michigan. They all live in Michigan. They got homes everywhere. I just have to tell you that. Fred, you look in that other book, that big book down there. I don't know what album I got them in. I got Nancy in there. Robert's up there, though, on that thing there.
You know, I'm not very good. Who's that? Who is this?
That's Robert and...
I thought it was Robert.
That's Robert and me and Chrissy. That ain't Nancy, that's Chrissy.
But it was Robert.
And that's his sister.
Not what I thought they looked like.
They keep up with her. They call her and sometimes ask, make sure she's all right.
That's great.
Call us. Check on her.
There's me and him up there somewhere. And I'll show you if you want to see.
Very close.
I'm not in this book with them.
Ashley, did you look at it?
They don't look like that either.
They don't. Well, you can go ahead and tell them about some more.
There they are in the ranch.
Oh yeah, that's Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That picture.
I didn't see the picture before.
And this is one that Mr. Ball autographed.
Oh yeah.
19.
On the millennium.
Mm-hmm. And this here one tells you all about them. The first century.
Oh, Ball Corporation. That's
Mm-hmm.
neat.
You autographed that. See, Mr. Ball and them come out here, sit and eat, and I used to bake them cookies, take to the airport, to the men, out to the airport. And I can't tell you all the things I've done because I can't remember all that stuff. Too much stuff when you work there about 50 years. And they said I was just one of the family.
One of the family.
That's the way they talk. Said, well, you're one of the family.
Miss Ball had a fit when she finds out
She calls me now. You know, calls me now. I talked to her last week. And I talked to her son all the time. He calls me from Michigan. If I need anything, they get it for me.
That's great.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you lived out here and drove to their house every day?
I don't go to their house no more.
Back when you used to work for them?
Oh yeah, I went back and forth, and a lot of times I'd stay out there when they went on trips. If the nurse got sick or something,
Uh-huh.
I'd take over. I even went to Michigan. Me and my husband went up there, remember? When the nurse got sick up there, Leland, Michigan, and that's way up the line.
Uh-huh.
And I stayed up there a week, and I'd sleep down in the nursery with babies, with Robert. So Miss Ball had the two, Robert and Nancy.
And what did Robert call you?
Huh?
What did Robert call you?
Mama. When he'd literally be sitting at the table, I'd be serving, because some days I had to cook in a cook's place on Thursdays. And I'd be serving, he'd be sitting up there in the high chair calling, Mommy, Mama, Mama. I'd get tickled and I'd laugh, you know. I laughed so hard. It was funny.
How does Mom feel about that?
Hmm?
How did his mom feel?
She didn't care. Didn't bother her. Mm-hmm.
Robert had two mommies.
Yeah, we used to write on the blackboard. I'd draw pictures. You know, I was just always into something myself with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they liked. We made a garden. Now they come out here every year. They make my garden. And buy my hanging baskets and all that. Now when it gets warm enough, they come out and make that little garden out there.
That's nice.
Hmm?
That's nice that they come out and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Then they plant the flowers in them things, you know, out there under the window there. Every year they do it, don't they? Yep.
How did you get from here to their house?
Huh?
How did you get from here to their house when you worked for them?
The bus,
The bus?
mostly my husband would take me.
Your husband would take you.
Mm.
What year were you married?
Hmm?
What year did you get married?
That was in 43.
43.
Mm-hmm. I had my license out looking at him. The other day I got married in Anderson. I didn't have no wedding. I had the clerk, you know, I got it in there. I had it looking at the other day. Yep. I got married in Anderson, Indiana.
Why'd you go out to Anderson to do it?
Well, we didn't want nobody to know we getting married. Really.
Why is
We
that?
just slipped and got married. I don't know, we just did it. And he said, let's go get married. And I said, okay. That's what we did. Everybody they thought we wasn't married, but we was married. They didn't know it.
And what's your husband's name?
William?
William.
William C. His middle initial was C right now.
Huh?
Uncle Bill's middle initial was
William.
C. C was the C.
Mm-hmm.
That's right there.
William C. Cooper.
So, how long were you married before people knew?
I don't know. I don't know. When they found it out, why? Then they was glad that I guess we did marry, you know. Yeah, we got married. My mother was happy. My brothers they all lived here then when I got married. You know, all but Glennis. My sister there. There's my baby sister there.
How many brothers and sisters did you have? Do you have?
I had 4.
Is that a picture of you and Hurley?
Yeah, isn't that a good
Probably.
picture?
I haven't seen. I don't know. I haven't seen it. No. That's nice.
So you've always lived in the same spot?
Yeah, Marcus and Gail and Katie.
1948. Oh, yes. Since 1948? Or 1943.
How have you seen Muncie change over the years?
Hmm?
How have you seen Muncie change over the years?
It changed a whole lot. It ain't downtown no more. And Whiteley used to be all brick, highway, Clinton used to be all made with bricks.
Really?
There used to be an old house over across the street. And the woman had hogs, I think. She had hogs.
There are all kinds of animals out here.
And this is like I said, all that was filled. You know, they built up all of it. Built the school and Longfellow and a few houses across the street, down further. But that old house over there, that was there, William's house. And the house next door. And the Hall house.
Mm-hmm.
That was there. Well, mostly all them houses on the other side was on the other side of Centennial was there, wasn't it? Do you remember? I know you don't remember because you're not as old as I am.
Almost.
Ah.
What about the people in the community? How have they changed?
Huh?
What about, like, the people in the community? How have they changed? Like, I know probably, like, people don't sit on their porches a lot anymore or anything like that like they used to throughout the community.
I don't know.
They don't sit in the swings like they used to, and you know, every evening you sit out.
On the porch, yeah.
Mhm.
And they don't see down there on that end. I can't see down there. I have a few friends down that way. And we talk over the phone, but I got the neighbor next door now. She walks. She's 95 and she takes a walk every day. She walks about 10 blocks.
Wow.
Mhm. Every day except Saturday and Sunday. her husband passed a good little while ago, several years, about the same time my husband died. And, so we're all widows along here. A lot of widows, you know. All my friends that live down the street here, ain't none of them don't have no husband.
Mhm. Here.
Yeah, but I don't remember nothing about no factories. Only factory I know is the Malbo down there.
Muncie Malbo.
Yeah.
Your husband worked at
My husband worked at Mohawk. He
Mohawk.
worked packing out.
So how was it different though? Do you remember like it's different now because they don't have all the factories like.
No, they've all moved away slowly but surely. They moved out.
Early had to tell them about the factories.
Yeah, but.
Well, I just meant like in the community, like how have things changed.
All the factories is jumping up, moving to Mexico. Is that where they moved? Mexico?
Yeah, I did.
Even balls, where'd they go?
I don't know. Really has to tell you.
I
They
don't know.
moved.
How long have you gone to Union Church? Have you gone there a while?
About 40 years.
So were you?
I'm granny up there. I'm granny.
Okay.
You ever see, I'm the only granny in Union. And I sit up there on that front seat, and I see everything y'all do.
We.
When the college kids are there, we don't have no really big crowds. When y'all there, we have fun. Now, it'll be one Sunday that y'all do everything. The college kids, before college is out. Yeah, the college kids, he always gives the college kids a day. And they do everything. They have their own choir, yep, and they have everything.
Service.
Did you know that?
No, ma'am.
They do. They have a good time. They have their own music
Mhm.
and everything. They do everything. The usher, Reverend gives them that, you know, because he teaches out there,
Yeah.
college. He has a lot on him. He has a load. I don't see how he does it. He got that big funeral today. That's going to be a funeral today. Imagine so.
I'll tell them one thing you used to do.
Huh?
I said, I'll tell one thing you used to do.
What?
You used to bake, cook. When we first started coming over here, well, Hurley and her nephew were friends, you know, and when we were all going to school together. So we'd come over from the football game. Aunt Wilma and Uncle Bill always had food, barbecue. She could cook anything, bake anything. And she'd have food prepared and we'd sit up and eat like some pigs. It was about 6 of us, I think. 4 for sure. And then sometimes it was about 6. And so we'd go to the football game and then Aunt Wilma had all this stuff cooked.
Yeah,
She said she wasn't just cooking it for us, but she was. But she didn't have any children over here. Nobody.
I enjoyed that.
Yep, you sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Be upset if we didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
You said you cooked for the ball kids too?
Yep.
Did I what?
You cooked for the ball children?
Yeah. And when my Sundays off, finally I quit. I said I couldn't go to church, you know, like I wanted to. So I finally quit cooking on Sunday.
We would take you and Uncle Bill to the different parties with us, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They were kind of party people.
Huh?
They liked to party. Because he was a lot of fun, and she was too.
Yeah, we used to
They
have
pick you up and then
nice
bring you back
time.
home.
Nice time. A nice time.
Did you used to go to local stores around here? Did you remember Parrott's grocery store?
Parents.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just go down there and shop. Cause we used to live. When we first come to Muncie, we lived about a block from Parrots.
Oh, did
Lived
you?
down on Holland, the 1600 block. Cause my mother, after we got up here, my mother brought my grandma and my grandpa up here. There's a picture of them there. That's in Mitchell, Indiana, Lawrence County, down there by Bloomington. My grandma and my grandpa. They had to be about 200 years old.
In that picture?
They have to be, because I'm 93.
My picture's
Oh, that picture.
I'm
I thought
93. They have to be almost 200, don't they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
My grandma and grandpa.
Mhm.
See how old they are there?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They look like fun people.
Huh?
They look like fun people.
Fun people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just look fun.
Like they like
You
to
see
have
me and my husband there?
This is you and your husband?
Mm-hmm.
Did you and your husband have any kids?
Hmm?
You and your husband, you guys didn't have any kids?
I don't know what you said.
Did you and Uncle Bill have any children?
Oh, no. No. I had one, but it was about my other husband. I've been married another time.
Oh, so you do have a child?
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. He died.
Yeah.
So.
There's
How
a
long
son
has
up
he
there.
been
He
gone,
died. He was in the service.
sir? Uh-huh.
You want to see something by my granddaughter, Carolyn? I don't know where you know her or not. She worked down there.
Well, she
Pastor.
probably doesn't, for sure.
Back there in the back room, take them back there and let her show them those
The children.
children that's in service, that's been in service, and one's in now. The good-looking boys.
So.
They've been in the Marines and the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like to see that.
You
Back
know I
there on
don't
the
like
far
stepping over you. You know I don't. She's laughing at Spike. She knows Spike.
So those are your great grandchildren? The boys in
Oh,
the
it's still
service?
back there.
Uh-huh. They're my great-grandkids.
So your son went into the service. What service did he go into?
Corinne Roy, wasn't it? Corinne?
What
Ask her.
Was he in the
I'm
army?
coming. Did you tell everything, or did you hold half of it back?
No, I told her, what Pine was in a Corinne, what
What branch was
what
he
service was that they was in?
Pie?
Yeah.
I don't know what whether he's in the
Pine
Army or the
Wilma
Navy,
Cooper was
probably.
in the,
I don't think
Most of the guys went in the Army or the Navy, but a few of them went into the Marine Corps or the Air Force. 'Cause most of them
I
were
don't
in the
know.
Army and Navy back in World War II. That's when he was there.
He was serving World War II.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name?
Ovalgene. Ovalgene.
mhm,
Gene. I think that's what
mhm.
Okay.
we call it pie. I don't know how
Yeah,
that is.
they
called him Ovaltine and everything.
They call him Pie because he liked pie so well. They nicknamed him.
Yeah, what was I?
They're hurrying them with the president there. See?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who?
When we went to the White House.
Oh, is that picture up there?
You and Hurley and
Yeah,
with the
with the president. When we went to the White House to the party.
take it down so they can
No,
see
it's
it.
not that one.
I couldn't.
One up above it.
I know it, but I was hitting this too because Wilma's on here. And then you.
How many grandchildren or great grandchildren do you have? Do you know?
I don't know. Yeah, count them, yes.
Got that right.
I really don't. I had to start counting them on my fingers. Carolyn's got 3. I got 1 grandchild living. One is dead. 1 is living. And Carolyn.
That's her.
I got Carolyn and her kids. Carolyn is my great. No, he's my grandchild. And John is my grandchild. And I got 3 great grandchildren. And I got a great.
Great,
Mhm.
great.
I got Michael.
Yeah, you go way back. Yeah.
Wow.
What year was you born?
I don't know what's it called. It is.
Don't tell me you don't know.
Huh?
What year was you born?
She said
1910?
She knew what you. You know what she knows.
1910.
Don't catch her on that.
She's got something here that very few of us have. I don't have.
Yeah, that's
My
what
family
she
didn't
said.
go back.
Uh-huh.
But those your grandparents or
Mhm.
great grandparents?
her grandparents.
I said they had to be 200 years old if I'm 93. Would it?
This picture
Well.
be 200 years old.
Probably close to it.
Because I'm almost 100. And they couldn't be under me.
Yeah, it's at least 150, maybe a lot older than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have any of my grandparents.
This picture.
My grandparent on my mother's side, I have a photograph, but my father's side, I don't have.
When I
anything.
retired.
Oh.
And they
I don't
came to
either.
my retirement.
Well, but you know back then it was it's unusual to have a photograph like this. You used to have those old big old
Yeah.
photograph where a photographer come around through the neighborhood. I got one of my father like that.
Yeah.
Oval pictures
I'll
that
never
they used
forget
to take.
this.
But we found some Civil War veterans
We were
in that
invited to the
oval format.
holiday
Because
party.
Bobby Fletcher's
Oh, really?
grandfather was
300
buried out in
some
Beach
people
Grove in
who
the
were
Civil
from-
War.
how
see
we
that?
did, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we're at the White House and they took
Well, we'll get her and let me make a copy of that one, and because she knows the names, and most of those old people, you get them black, you can't tell who they are.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers what their names were.
Mm-hmm.
We've been collecting photographs, so.
I know I'll never forget this. I don't know where it was.
Oh, it was on the top.
Right there on,
No,
now,
next one down.
The next level,
Nope,
right there.
next
No,
beside it. Up, right there.
Right there.
That's cool.
I told him I wouldn't ever forget that.
Mhm.
Yep. Why did I got a picture of, Bynum got a picture of, what's his name? There he is up there on the wall.
On what wall?
Right here.
He's in the White House now.
No, he's Senator By. That's who he is.
Senator By.
He ain't in the White House?
No, he's in the United States Senate.
Oh. I know he was
He
somewhere.
was the governor of Indiana for 8 years.
Yeah.
She
When I was
knows.
down
She
for
knows that.
legislature.
She was talking about when she got her picture taken.
Oh yeah, he was here in Muncie for
Yeah.
a political rally.
Oh,
We took her with
We would take Wilma with us to all that stuff.
Yeah, I got pictures of me and him. I got pictures of early. You and I want you to fix that picture up where I was in when it was in Indianapolis.
at the State House.
Oh, at
You
the
down
State
there?
House.
You said you were down. I don't remember. I
Yeah,
remember
she
you
was
took me
there.
down
You don't remember it?
Yep, she was there. I took
I
her to
got
the
it.
ladies, one of the ladies affairs.
Spike, move. You gonna let me by?
there.
Watch him get up.
He's showing off.
Watch
He's
him.
protecting her. That's what
Mhm.
he's doing.
He always gets out of my
Can't
way.
protect himself.
He always gets out of my way.
How old is the dog?
I want to show her this picture since you don't know.
I imagine the dog's probably
I don't know who's
20
that.
years old, maybe.
Huh?
How old is Spike?
20,
10 years old.
10 years. Well, I can't remember what dog's life is, but about
I want to show her
7
this
years of
picture.
human life. I guess. What are you looking
Well,
at?
why do you have to get it now, Wilma?
Huh?
You don't have to get it now, Will.
I don't hardly see it. He don't remember it.
He's
I don't know who that
Did you
is.
tell him about Robert coming out here planting flowers for you and all that stuff?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Girls
here's
Scout
Robert
flowers.
Bone.
He thinks that's the she
Here,
is the
here,
mother.
here he is, him and his sister. But her got to see this now.
We ain't got her all wound up.
Oh.
We have to deal with her winding back down.
so very European.
Huh?
I said, we got you all wound up now. We have to deal
No,
with
it
her
ain't.
winding back down.
Robert and his
It's a good picture.
Did they?
Yeah.
Very European.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Huh?
I was young then.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Look how
See,
young
here's some of the balls cards, see?
Yeah, we seen some from
Mhm.
Miss Rosemary Lamb
Yeah.
Edmonds. She showed us the cards. They're extravagant.
Yeah.
That's all right, Wilma. You don't have to pull out from him.
Here he is there.
At the North Pole,
Mhm.
South North Pole.
It's the North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Going all over the world, them guys.
Now, if you've seen that picture, I want you to see it.
Hand
'Cause
me
you
that
had
for
it.
him at the North Pole. Let me see that.
Cross stitch pattern. Yeah. It's a cross stitch pattern. This is. I wish I had some. That's a, oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It'd be nice to be able to
You
take
wanna
that
go
kind of
out,
trip
Scott?
just for the heck of it.
I don't want to have it.
You want to go out?
What's this
You
one,
may not
Cheryl?
go for me.
Huh?
What's this one?
She said she didn't remember.
I don't remember. It's a neat picture.
Are you
Go on,
going?
Spike.
That skirt's really cool.
You won't go for me very often.
Go on.
Go on, Spike. He wants out, but he doesn't want to go. Go
You
on.
need some fresh air. Go ahead. Go on. Go on out the door.
That's what you have to do.
I knew he wouldn't hardly
Push
go
him
for
out.
me.
Mhm.
He'll go over there and stand.
Yeah, he wants me to let him out.
Yep.
He won't
And I won't
won't
move.
nobody do nothing for him but me.
You know, they have cabin fever right now. That winter week.
He's not going to miss
Oh, here's some
anything.
of the ball cards. Here's at least just one of them.
What's the first name?
Oh.
Michelle. That's pretty. What? Oh.
No, I didn't want you to get up. I said, no, what I was calling you for, I said, you patted him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he was going to stay right here. He wasn't moving, was he? He wouldn't move at first, would he?
Who, Spike?
Mm-hmm.
No, he ain't
And
gonna
all
move.
she did was,
You have to make him go.
Hurley pushed him out.
Mhm. I got a whole
I
lot
hadn't
of
seen
those
this
Christmas.
one.
I got every one of the Christmas cards that they sent me. I got a whole lot of them in my bedroom.
Okay, let's don't
in
get
a
those
little
out.
bag.
This is crazy. Yeah, we spoke with Rosemary Lamb Edwards. She showed Rosemary Lamb.
Rosemary Lamb.
Yeah, you know her?
Yeah, we spoke with her, and she showed us some of her Christmas cards from
Yeah.
the balls. Did you know her?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know Miss Ruth Robinson?
Dolores Vargas' mother.
Mexican
Yes,
Giants.
Ruth
wife.
Vargas.
Ruth Vargas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We talked to her too.
Yeah.
She's 91. Wow.
Ain't too many of them lucid as
Uh-uh.
Wilma is at that age.
I was going to say, did you know her age? Wilma said.
Ooh.
93?
Ooh.
I asked the girls if they knew your age.
Oh. Yeah, I told my age.
Well, that's all right. We're proud.
Definitely.
I am too.
Yeah, we're proud with you. Because people can't believe that she can remember stuff. You ask her about her birth date, don't you? And I have to start figuring my birthdays and the kids' birthdays, and I can.
Early, that's a good picture of you. Look how long I've had that.
Mm-hmm. I know.
What you gonna do with it?
That's a good question.
What did you get?
I don't know.
What, did she give you that?
No. I'm not
No, I ain't gonna give him my picture.
You don't want your picture. You don't need
That's
no
me.
more pictures. Have no
That's
more
me
pictures.
and
All
him.
she has.
It seems like I got another one.
You probably have. You got a bunch of them in your album and all.
I have so much stuff, I swear I forget that I got it.
Mhm.
I
We
put
do
it
too.
away, you know,
And we can't
stick it
find
in something, and then I don't never.
I do the same thing.
Mhm,
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do all
When you've been a pack rat for 93 years.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah,
I'm just as bad.
yeah.
I keep a lot of that stuff.
But you can go in and find yours because it's filed away.
Yeah. You said you talked to Rosemary Ball?
No,
Rosemary
no,
Lamb.
Lamb. Oh,
They
there's
live
a
like that.
Rosemary Ball. That's Frank's wife.
Yeah.
Rosemary.
No, but
Her
that's
name
not-
Rosemary.
They met Rosemary.
They all down in Little Cayman.
You know who?
Little Cayman, down in
Cayman
Florida.
Islands?
Yeah.
Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
Well, they got homes all over the world. So
Yep.
They got homes all over the world.
Yeah, everywhere.
Robert goes overseas a lot.
Yeah, he
Because
goes.
he'll
He got
call
so he
you.
goes to Europe. He goes all these places.
calls.
What is he doing? Robert, what are you doing?
He called her one day, and it was hot. She said, "Oh, it's so hot here." Huh? He's in Germany.
He's
called-
in,
He called Sears Road here about an hour. Here come a truck with air.
Uh-huh. Yes.
The windows.
Wilma called
He
and
thinks
said,
she's
they're
his
right
mother."
here with the air conditioning ball. And he had called. I forgot about that.
So
was
what
last
happened? She was here and he
She
called
was
her.
here. It was hot. He called her
called
from
to
Germany
check
just
on
to
her.
say hello, how she was doing. She told how hot it was. And about an hour, here come a truck from Sears Roebuck with a window air conditioner.
And
Wow.
she said, I didn't order any. They said, well, this is the right address. And they put that thing up.
Mhm.
I'll tell you. The air conditioner.
Well,
The
that
other
was
one wouldn't work, and it was so hot. And she was telling him how hot it was.
Mhm.
well, that was nice.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
you know,
And he comes out in the springtime and plants flowers with you.
Yep,
Mhm.
That's fun. Do any of the other children come?
yep.
Huh?
Do the other children come?
Oh, they ain't children now. They're grown and got children.
Yes.
Well,
They all-
Maryland, now they got one daughter that lives in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. That's Maryland. That's by the first Miss Ball. And the first Miss Ball picture's out there. The hospital. If you go down the basement, there's a big picture. You ever see the picture of her?
No.
Yeah, didn't
You
they had her
haven't.
where the physical.
It's down in the basement. Isabel Ball.
Physical
Isabel
fitness.
Ball.
In what base?
The center, the
Out the hospital.
Tristan?
no, mm-mm,
What's that?
at the hospital.
It's at the hospital.
Oh, no,
You know,
I
the big-
haven't been downstairs.
It's a great big
Well, it's
picture.
been there for years. I mean, they may have moved it.
I've seen them pictures.
But
out
they
there
had
at
that-
EB Ball Center and all.
Well, you know where
They
you go
had
out
it
there
where
and
you
take
could
your
walk in, you could see it, but you can't do that now.
Mhm.
They done moved it.
It was out there for years.
Uh-huh. Whenever I
The
go out there.
rehabilitation center. You know that the first when they first started having that out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know you bound to see
When
me.
Mr. Ball died, I'd come over here and he'd be sitting over here in his house talking to her.
Mhm.
Man, he never come out like it before till he got ready to die, you know, about when he got older. And all
Which
that.
one
They
was
got
it?
the
That
Ball
was
brothers pictures out
Edmund?
there.
Hurley's just forgotten that picture. Isabel Ball Center where, you
Yeah,
know.
he would come out here and sit and talk.
Well,
to
they
her.
got it
That,
down.
I
They
mean, yeah,
got
but
it.
it was for, you know, physical,
Uh-huh.
you know, where they do the exercises
Yeah.
and all.
When I go down there, they sent me down there to take breathing lessons and things, you know, different things.
Did you talk to them about going up to the lakes with the family and all that stuff?
Yeah, they went up to Leland.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure they covered the base.
Went up there and had a
Interesting
good
what
time.
They write about.
Oh, I didn't show you the picture where I was on the boat. On the pontoon. I was driving the pontoon. Where is it at?
He's driving.
I was.
If you go in there and find that picture, I know it's mine.
Y'all keep on talking, I'll find it.
I know you will.
Because it's in here. One of these books.
She has a lot of pictures of you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her and Freddie kind of adopted each other. She filled a spot for Freddie because her mother died so early in her life.
No, she was just so nice to all the kids. To us, you know, we were on Abe and Pearl, and
I know.
you and I would come over here, and she'd have food ready for us. We'd go to the football game and come over here and eat.
I think I had that dress.
That wasn't in there. That one, where's the other one?
That
This one?
she's looking at.
Come here with it.
Huh?
This
Her
one?
husband out the
Yeah,
field.
let's see if it's in that
We
one.
all get perked up.
No.
Yeah, she goes through those pictures all the time.
I was going fishing.
Party bus.
Yeah, I know, but I said you go
Right.
through the pictures.
Yeah.
Pearlie was surprised that you could find it that easy. I said she knew it was in there.
Yeah, that's where I keep them.
Find that.
Them
I ain't no
pictures
93.
mean so much to me.
You know,
Then I got a great big old box of pictures in there on the shelf.
Let's leave it up there today.
It's gonna stay.
Yeah,
Glennis, I
today.
told Glennis when she comes, I want her to take them pictures. I didn't want to look at them.
Yeah.
Take them. My cousin from Indianapolis, she gonna come over here. And
Just seal up the box. Give her a box.
it's a big box.
I know.
I think Carolyn got some of them pictures from over home.
Well, see,
My
Carolyn
sister.
and her kids might.
Huh?
Carolyn and her kids both might want some pictures.
Well, I think they ought to have their own pictures of
If they
kids.
want.
I think they ought to have them back there.
Oh,
That's what they need to do is make pictures of them old people so they know
Yeah.
who their great-great-great-grandfathers and mothers look like.
Mhm.
I'd give anything to have
Yeah.
Yeah.
pictures like that, you know. It gives you a sense of continuity. But you don't think about it till people start
We don't have a
kicking
good
the bucket.
picture of my mom and dad.
You don't?
Them people didn't have no money.
They didn't have any
pictures
money.
made back then.
6 kids. And you
Photographs
know,
was
they
the last
died.
thing
Both
they
of them
spent
died.
money on. They trying to feed all them mouths.
And think about my aunt who, you know, had 2 children of her own and all, and then she was there where she was worrying around with all the rest of us.
Yeah.
My mother died
Well, I got a tape
first,
of the balls
like she
with
died.
me in it.
And about 9 or 10 months later, he died.
I ain't gonna play
No,
that.
don't play that.
And the 6 of us.
That in.
What did you used to do in Muncie back in the 50s and 60s and 40s?
Lord have mercy, work.
Worked all the time?
It's
What about for leisure?
work. Huh?
What about for fun?
Oh,
Fun.
we talked about that.
Oh, we used to go down to the park and have more fun. Shelter house,
McCullough
take a
Park?
record player, and we'd dance and have a good time down there.
Run after all them boys, but
Mm-hmm. We could slip out and
do you remember places like Dago Hill or something like that? Where
Dago Hill.
Speakeasy, yeah.
uh-uh.
It was out in the country somewhere.
I never went there.
You never went there.
Dago Hill.
I've heard them talk about it. It's kind of a speakeasy.
No, I
Out
know
in the county.
in Mitchell before we come there used to be a place that was called a hunky roll.
What's that?
hmm
What's
It was just a roll of houses that they named, named that part of the town, Hunky Roll. There's cement plank down there and a lot of people lived in these houses, you know, and we lived in one.
Did the company own the houses?
Hmm?
The cement company own the houses?
No, I don't think they did. I don't know, 'cause I was too young yet to know. I wasn't too young, but I was, you know.
Well, I know Amos Whiteley established this part of Muncie, but he sold the lots, but he didn't own the homes, but he owned the land.
Oh, he did?
And sold the lots to people out here. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, 'cause there used to be a preacher lived in Hunky Roll. And he was a black preacher, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of blacks live there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I went back on that census looking at your family and the whole, and they all lived in the same. When you got to it, it was about 2 or 3, maybe more than that pages in the census record, all black, because they all lived in the same area, the city down there. There were 3 or 4, maybe 5 pages. Just at least 25 or 35 names on each page.
You know, we got the white people, our church is next, and got a lot of white people come
Mhm.
and getting baptized. Got one plays a piano.
in the choir too.
Got one in the choir.
I was there the day that a lot of the students came from Anderson University. Like one of the
Yeah.
members brought a whole group from Anderson.
Well, we have a good time.
It was fun.
We have a good time sometimes. It get a little noisy, but
Yeah. Reverend Jackson
that's
was,
where we got to make noise.
yeah.
Fred Jackson said, when we get in heaven, we're going to all be making noise.
Does he live right across from the church?
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought. Oh,
Right across from the church.
Mm-hmm. Do you know they haven't moved to the new building yet, have they?
Huh?
Have they moved to the new building yet?
No, it's
No.
not finished.
No. They're going to start working on it real soon, he said.
It's big.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Now, were you part, like, before Union split? Were you part of that church? Like when, was it Union and Antioch?
Antioch, yeah.
And they split? Were you part of the, or you went to Union after it was already split?
Mm-mm.
You went to Union.
I'm mad that split. You know, your aunt in the Liggins
Uh-huh.
she was one of the instigators of the split.
She was, I think her father, started Antioch.
Whose father?
Edna,
In the Liggins.
my Aunt Edna.
Was
Yeah.
Duval was her maiden
Yeah,
name.
Duval.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think Muncie's the same as it was 40, 50 years ago? Do you think people do the same things?
Oh,
No, you don't know.
Do you? What do you think?
I don't know what you did. What did you do?
Nothing.
Oh, you,
Oh, don't tell me that.
no.
It sounds like you were busy, lady.
You told me you
Yeah,
loved
it was-
to dance, and you danced at
she
every...
did.
She
Yeah.
danced all the time.
Where, and you said you guys would go to the park and dance?
Hmm?
You guys would go to the park and dance?
Yeah.
He
Is there
used to have
anywhere-
a big shelter house and stuff, you know.
Are there any other places that you guys they would throw dances? for
Well,
you?
we used to have a place that called Industrial Club. We used to go out there on the weekends and dance. But they didn't. At that time, people wasn't doing no drugs, or they wasn't drinking then. That's when I first come to Muncie. We walked
Mhm.
to Industrial.
Everywhere you went.
And we had a lot of fun out there. We had a band, and the man that played was named Sweet Lips, I think. They called him Sweet Lips. And we really had a band out there, and we really could dance. But it's not nothing like they do today.
What do you mean?
Nothing. They
Like,
don't do all that.
Take off their
So-
clothes.
so the dance,
Take off their clothes.
Take off their clothes.
so the dancing style is different.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with how they dance today? How we dance? I don't dance like that, but how other people dance.
Do you dance?
Oh,
Well, it's all right. You know, you're young. You're not supposed to do what we did. You know, things are supposed to be getting better for y'all than it was for us.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not supposed to go back. You wouldn't want to go back in them days.
Mm-mm.
'Cause the days I went back in, they wasn't too bad. But for my mother and them, they really went back.
Mhm.
But see, you're doing fine. You just sliding around. All you have to do is turn on the switch, and you got it. I couldn't do that. So y'all got a lot to thank God for.
Mhm.
You're going to school and you're getting an education. You're learning to do something. But me, I couldn't learn nothing because I didn't go to school. I went to school, but I didn't go to no college. I didn't care whether I got an education or not.
Mhm.
In them days, wasn't worried about, early. I wasn't worried about.
Well,
I was thinking about the boys.
It wasn't in your expectations.
And the boys was wrong.
Parents couldn't afford it.
Go get your education and do what you got to do while you're young. 'Cause from now on, things are going to get tough. And you're going to need an education to get any kind of job. You're going to have to know something.
Mm-hmm.
So this generation coming along now, even babies kind of know things. In church, them little babies pat their hands, you know, and carry on, just like they know what's going on. So y'all kids go on and do what you got to do. Don't let no boy come along and say, you get pregnant and have a baby. I was going to school, but I got pregnant. I thought, don't do that. Don't do that.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't supposed to say all that, was it?
Yes, you
See, I know how to
No, you're
preach.
saying
I know how to
everything
talk. See, these young people.
That's great.
Because I love young people. That's why when I go to church, they all love me because I'm bossy. I'm not bossy, but I tell them how to do what they can
Give them
do.
some good advice.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're going to need an education to get a good job. You don't want to go back and be mopping floors and washing windows and doing all that stuff. Freddie, she went to school. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
She made something out of herself. And Hurley, look where he's been.
Mm-hmm.
He's been over there at Indianapolis. You see what I'm saying? But in my family, I don't think none of them, and I can't say nothing about none of them because they never was only been in my grandkids. But that's all right. I'm still here telling what to do. The rest of them, they listen to me.
So,
Oh, I said too much. Did I say too much?
No. Well, so what else did you guys do besides dancing? Or is that all you were concerned about, dancing and the boys? Or
That's
what?
about all we could do, you know.
Did they have like organized sports and stuff? Like basketball or baseball or anything?
Yeah, they played ball, but they didn't have nothing like they do now.
Mm-hmm.
They had ball games. They had ball games, and cause they played ball down the park. They had a place where you play ball. They had a ball park, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They played ball down there.
Had a team.
Huh?
Didn't they have teams? Seems like when I came to
Oh
Muncie.
yeah, they had baseball.
Baseball
teams.
teams
You know,
and all.
Yeah,
we
they had
know
a
them
team. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
historically
say.
know the names of the players, and they played in a place called Congerville, which was out south Muncie, and McCullough Park.
Yeah. They
There were
played.
several ball diamonds
Yeah.
around here, and they had all black teams. There weren't any integrated teams.
And wasn't no Bearcats then, was it?
Well, Bearcats started probably in 1916, somewhere around there. And
Well,
the first black player was Harvey Scott.
I got the
think that
book
was
with
1920,
Bearcats in it.
20, somewhere along in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That book you.
Yeah, that history book I wrote, we discovered a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Paul Mitchell and I wrote.
Well, I know we had place to go and have fun on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And on Sunday we went to church.
So,
But we had good, clean fun because all we did was dance. You know what? A boy used to take me. I let a boy take me to the place to dance, but I wouldn't let the same boy bring me home because he was, you know, he wanted to get fresh and somebody else would take them home. And that way, well, I didn't have to fool with them kind of, you know.
Right.
And
Wilma,
then
you were
when they see me out, they want to beat up on me. Said, you lied to me. Why didn't you let me take you home? I said, because I didn't want you to.
You were real-
I was smart. I was smart, honey. I didn't let nothing like that bother me.
And she was small.
Yeah, and I was a little skinny
Yeah,
thing.
she was real little.
That picture in there, I got of my brother, my twin. We don't look like twins. You know that one you made?
Real little.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got that in the book or not. I got some pictures of Pat and them in the book. You know, Pat and Wilby and Bill and all them in these books here.
Yeah, her twin brother was named Wilbert and Wilma.
Yeah. It's
You,
there on
you
the
had
thing.
a lot of young friends.
Oh, yeah.
The kids all come around.
Yeah.
Uncle Bill, her husband, was really kind of a spry
A fun
kind of
guy.
He thought he was Satchel
Yeah.
Armstrong. He had to sit up and listen to him sing all the time.
Mhm.
I'm confessing that I love you. He'd be up in the middle of the floor entertaining everybody. But they were probably in their 40s and 50s when we were in our teens.
Uh-huh.
But they acted just like we did.
And when we started taking them to the formal dances, because we just take them
You know,
and
get
see that
perked
they
up.
got back home, brought
He
them
needed a ride.
Yeah. And we'd bring them, they'd go to the dance, and we'd bring them home.
When did they stop having the dances at the shelter? When did those stop?
Oh, they
When they stopped having
those
the
for years.
dances?
I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, a long time ago. We used to dance right up
Probably
here
after
in the corner.
Depression.
Yeah.
Why did
I
they
think
stop having
Up
them?
to well,
Well,
the whole scene changed. You know, when people began to work and have money, then they could pick and choose, you know, what kind of entertainment they wanted to participate in. But all through the 20s and the 30s, most people out here were so poor that they had to make their own recreation and everything. And most they do is go to the corner tavern up there at Highland and Macedonia and get a beer. At that time, you could buy a beer for about 20 cents a bottle.
Wow.
But you wasn't making but 15 cents an hour. So, you know, everything is relevant.
We're up here taverning.
Mm-hmm.
Did you used to go up to the tavern? Did you ever go up to the tavern?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I never did drink. The funniest thing, I went up there to dance, because they used to have dances back there, didn't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
She
dance
could
up there.
dance too.
Yeah, we all used to love to dance.
That's one of the
Well,
things, you know,
dancing
I didn't realize it until you guys started doing this project. And I started thinking about it and doing some research that we have really lost. You know, there's not a tavern or a restaurant or anything in the black community where people can go socialize and talk to each other
That's what we
and
realized.
reminisce and all. And I mean, even for the majority community, you know, you don't go to McDonald's and sit down and talk about your family
Yeah.
or anything with other people like we used to. You
Mm-hmm.
go, you know, and sit down and say, how are your children doing? You know, how's your brother doing that left and went to Atlanta or something like that. We don't have that kind of opportunity other than going to church and kind of interacting with each other. But I think it was one of the groups, I was talking to them about it, and I'd gone back and done some research, and in 1960, there were 17 bars or taverns or restaurants or places where people go eat, and now it's one, and that's QL's Barbecue, and that you can't go in there and sit down and interact with anybody. You go in there and get your ribs and take them home or wherever you're going and eat them. And that's the way our communities have become. So there's been a tremendous change, and I didn't really intellectualize that until I started working on this project, and I started thinking about what really has happened to our community.
Wilma, did you feel like the community used to be really close together and you knew a lot of people?
Did I what? Did I
Didn't,
feel
like,
close?
To the community?
Like
To everyone?
everybody knew everybody else, as opposed to now.
Oh yeah, when I was home, I wasn't, I'd be gone so much,
Yeah, work.
I'd be on a job so
Yeah,
much
wrong.
that I really didn't know,
Mm-hmm.
when you work like and you come home, you got a husband, why,
But you probably, back in the 1940s, you could almost name everybody that come past this
oh
corner.
yes,
You
oh
couldn't-
yes,
you couldn't name
saying, yeah,
anybody now.
yeah,
I mean, there's a lot more people.
yeah,
But two people, like I say, they used to sit out on their porches. You go down.
oh
the street,
yeah,
hi,
we used
Mrs.
to sit
Jones, hi,
and
Mrs. Brown,
you walk,
hi,
and
Mrs. Smith.
could walk all over Whiteley at night, anytime, and you wouldn't be scared, but you're scared to go out on your porch at night now,
Why is that?
huh?
Why is it scary to
Well, there's so many people walking. There was 40 shots down here the other night, Sunday. About 2 blocks down, I'll say. Somebody shot and the police was all out there. Down the street there.
But you read in the paper all the time where every night somebody's, having
Yeah.
bad fights and all over the city. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. They doing everything everywhere.
Well, our culture has really changed. Because I was out there picking up some paper in our yard. You guy going there with them boom boxes, and every other word is MF
Mm-hmm.
or SOB. The music. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's loud as they play it, and that's. Even I'm a generation younger than Wilma, but it's something really happening in our society that I don't think forebodes that well for the future.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just do anything they want to do anymore.
The songs are just full of profanity.
That man across the street, he hauled all his, they say he's awful sick over there.
Yeah.
I don't know where he lives down there, where he's over there. I don't know what's going on. Cars stop over there and they go over there and that house. And I can't wear myself out peeping all the time. Peeping out. I get tired of peeping.
but Hurley, when we were in our teens and all, and then through raising your family and all that stuff, we were just too busy. I didn't have time to work and take care of the family and all that stuff and get into trouble. So I didn't even have the energy or the time to get into trouble. Some people
But
say,
she wouldn't
I
know
can't
what to
find
do anyway.
anything to do.
Freddie was so naive. I took her to dance down to Army the first night we went. Somebody
Oh,
shot at somebody.
Sure did, and,
She was,
and
what
you know I
happened?
didn't
I
want
said,
to go
get out,
anymore.
Get out of the way. You get shot and don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, I went
She
there
was
that one time,
She
and
was so
and
naive.
I was looking and looking at her. I said my eyes were real big, and I said I'm going home.
Do y'all live in Muncie?
I'm not from Muncie. I'm from Cincinnati.
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 Yes, from
I
Cooper's
had to
in
end up at Ball State.
my husband got some cousin that lives in Cincinnati. Coopers.
I live in Indianapolis.
Hmm?
I live in Indianapolis.
Oh, you do?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I got some cousins over there. I got two.
Don't go there.
Lorraine and Glennis. They live on, I forget what street they live on. I call them, talk to them. They both belong to church. One of them's a bus driver. Her husband is a bus driver.
And
Yeah.
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
You from Columbus, Ohio?
Yep.
That's where Coopers live.
You said Cincinnati, now you're saying Columbus, ain't well.
Huh?
You said Cincinnati at first, now you're saying Columbus. Are the Coopers in Columbus and Cincinnati?
Yeah, got people in Cincinnati and in Louisville, Kentucky. And
Dayton?
the Coopers have.
Oh, I said Dayton.
Dayton, yeah, Dayton.
I heard you talk about
Margaret lives in Dayton.
Well, them Coopers all over the place.
And I'm telling you, one of them is married to Winona, I think, over here. And Thomas Cooper. He lives in Cincinnati. But his wife, it's a funny thing, she never does talk to me. He always does. He's the one that he said that that his car turned, he's supposed to be a preacher, you know, Thomas. And his car turned over in the lake, and he almost drowned. And the car was turned upside down, that's what he said. But he got out of it. That's what he said. I don't know what he got, Thomas.
I don't trust them too much, they say.
Now, what else would you like to know? I done told you about all I have. I ain't got
She's
much
giving
more.
you your
I ain't no more left in
sermon.
me. Uh-huh.
I said, and you've given them their
We
sermon.
better let them go. They've been here a good while.
Well, thank you.
And I appreciate again you guys take time to do this.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
We didn't
Important.
have much to do today.